units, but nice force fields being put down, stopping these Hydras and a few Roaches from engaging, but it looks like WhiteRA may not have enough to hold this off as they're, actually, wow, there is no more units streaming in right now. It looks like he will hold it off
Wow.
now.
Major warping of Stalkers there at the end, able to fend off what's left of this army. Mainly the Hydras left. Lost all the Zerglings and Roaches for the most part.
Yes, he is back on creep now, so those Hydras will get away cleanly. I'd like this. WhiteRA's putting up in more and more gateways as he goes on. He's got a lot of money right now, 1,000 minerals, 700 gas. He's not using his robotics facility, and it looks like he's going for Templar tech. So the Templar Archives is being put down. I do like that, but it's going to be a while before he gets some Storm out, as that, of course, has to be upgraded. Before it can be used, and ground level weapons 3 for Protoss is being upgraded and chrono boosted as well. He's got a lot of excess chrono boost in his Nexi right now, or Nexus, and he's not utilizing that as much as he could.
We do have Corruptors on the field now. We've already gone up to Corruptors. +1/+1 on the way currently for our Zerg player here, Machine, but he's doing a major attack here at the main base of WhiteRA. Not much defending this currently. He was able to take down the pylon and the forge, so a nice small victory there. But still, really nice micros so far, warping all of these wounded Stalkers to the back that he can.
Ooh, yes, and there he blinks up to finish off the forces. He's going to take out the Overseer and the rest of these Hydras, and I think WhiteRA's in a fairly good position now, but Machine does have his 4th base up and running. He's getting a Queen out of that, and he's starting the saturation there. His main base should be mined out within the next 3 to 4 minutes, and he'll be able to transfer all of those drones up to his 4th base and keep his income at an astonishingly high level right now, 2,100 minerals per minute. Both players are at an excess of 70 workers, 76 for WhiteRA and 73 for Machine. That doesn't leave a lot of room for Army, but if both players can keep up their macro, it can be a high-action game here.
WhiteRA's entire army composition is currently made up of nothing but Stalkers.
This is a more and more common play from the Protoss against Zerg because Blink Stalkers can combat virtually everything that a Zerg has. Maybe, I mean, like Mass Roaches, you can just keep blinking back. It's just, I like Mass Stalkers right now, but I don't know what the Zerg's going to do here. Nice blink up here to the high ground. This Queen is going to get picked off pretty quickly, and all the tech structures are right here for the picking. A ton of Zerglings, Roaches, and Hydras are coming in. The Corruptors are going to be virtually useless. Is he going to use the Corruption ability? He does, but WhiteRA's going to quickly blink out, taking minimal losses. Fantastic harassment here by WhiteRA.
Very, very nice work there. We are on our way up to Hive Tech, it looks like. Yes, EG's main is teching up to Hive. We also have another hatch going down here at the 3 o'clock natural. He already took the 3 o'clock expansion. Is going to be up to 5 bases soon.
These Stalkers are coming in, but I think they'll be cleaned up by these Roaches. They're caught in a bad position. He may be able to get another good blink off towards the left here and retreat. If he does, that'll be even more good harassment, just causing the Zerg army to pretty much follow his Stalkers around all over the map. And some great harassment by WhiteRA, but he needs to expand. It looks like he's going to expand, but there is Zergling there. That'll get picked off pretty quickly by these Stalkers, though.
Indeed. Nice saturation so far on the expansions here from Machine.
Oh.
So he's got some excellent economy going for him currently. But
and we've got somewhat of a tech switch here. WhiteRA looks like he's switching to Zealots. He does not have the speed upgrade, but he's got a lot of Templar in here. And here come the Storms, blanketing the Protoss army. All of those Hydralisks just getting dwindled down to a few HP while the Stalkers come in and clean everything up. There's a bunch of Hydras here that need to be stormed, and there it goes. Some nice blinks, but wow, the Protoss army by WhiteRA here is just cleaning up this Zerg army right now. I think Zerg's going to need to do some kind of tech switch, get some Infestors out to stop the blink, maybe get some more upgrades. He did have one of his evolution chambers picked off, so he can't double upgrade right now. He has rebuilt it, but he has not started the upgrade.
Massive macro game here currently from Machine. He was macroing up 30 more Roaches to come in, and here they come.
That's a lot of roaches, and he's got sight, so he blinks up to the top, and it looks like he's going to take out this hatchery. Can he get it before the Zerg army comes back to enforce it? It looks like Machine was not paying attention when that happened, but WhiteRA chose not to pick off that hatchery instead. He's going to just dance around these stalkers, causing Machine to really split up his army, and he does. The Hydras are there to stop a blink, but they were in the wrong position, and Duckload Raw's blink is fantastic this game.
Just in range of the poke to those spine crawlers, but even so, nice blink again, trying to do as much harassment with this group of stalkers as he can. But now he's stuck.
A lot of them. Gets out with a few, but he did lose quite a few stalkers. What is he doing in the meantime? He is warping in more stalkers, more zealots, and he is getting the Kaidaran amulet for his High Templar, so they warp in with enough energy to storm right off the hop. And he's also getting Zealot Charge, which is only about halfway done. His upgrades, though, are phenomenal. He is 301 right now, upgrading level 2 armor, and whoa, that was a miss storm. He just stormed his own units there.
Well
but as I said, he is getting ground level 2 armor and Protoss shields level 1, so his upgrades are just phenomenal this game. Oh, we've got a big drop coming in here from the south end. Look at all these overlords filled with roaches right now and hydras. This is going to do a lot of damage to WhiteRA's production capabilities. And these stalkers are just waiting to blink up, but there is not enough stalkers here. He needs to wait for the High Templar to get up here because that is his AoE damage. And the blink, here it comes. Storms blanketing all of the Zerg armies right now. A few have not unloaded from the overlords. It looks like he's going to hold this off. Charge will finish just before the attack is held off, so no worries about the Twilight Council getting picked off.
Looks like Machine's going to be doing a bit of a transfer in strategy as well. He is going for a Baneling Nest. 5 Corruptors are on the way, but those will definitely be transferring over into Broodlords, as he does have a greater Spire now.
We've got a drop here at the 12 o'clock as well. He tried to drop off a few roaches, but there was a few cannons there to hold it off, so those roaches pretty much just had to turn around and retreat. I'm not sure if that was a mistake or if he didn't know those cannons were there, but it did not do a whole lot of damage.
No, it looks like these armies are gathering back up. Machine's got to lick his wounds and find out how he can possibly counter against this. He does have a Spore Crawler on the way. 2 more Corruptors coming in. And here they come, 5 Broodlords.
That is going to be intense, but the Stalkers, unfortunately, are a good unit to use against those Broodlords. They can blink right in and target them pretty quickly. All of Machine's ground forces are in these Overlords, and the Stalkers are picking them off. If he gets a nice blink, he's going to lose a lot of these forces, and 2 or 3 Overlords went down. Storm's going down, picking off a lot of the Hydra health. Roach is getting softened up. This is great play by both players right now. But Machine was caught off guard. The Broodlords are here. The Stalkers are in trouble. Storm is not really a good thing against the Broodlords, and he has transitioned more into Zealots. But he needs to keep up that Stalker play. Another drop here at the north. The expansion here of WhiteRA did go down, and Machine was able to take that apart.
This
but more engagements
Stalkers
all across the map here at the map at the 3 o'clock. The Broodlords are going to get taken out. I think the Storms are taking out all of Machine's ground forces, but the High Templar do die off pretty quickly.
Broodlords are doing a nice amount of damage, but it's not nearly enough against this just enormous number of Stalkers. The Broodlings on the ground still doing some nice damage, though. He's down to, wow, he was able to take out that entire force, and 2 Broodlords survive.
That was just peculiar, and he's burrowing the roaches right away after the battle, healing them up, making sure that his units are at full capacity, and he's taken the his 6th base, the gold base. I'm curious to see if WhiteRA's going to combat and do the same. He kind of needs that gold, because right now he's at 82 workers compared to Machine's 83, but Machine's income is quite a bit higher, especially on the gas front.
Yes, we do have missile attacks level 3 on the way. Carapace level 3 is on the way, as well as adrenal glands. A ton happening currently inside of Machine's base.
Yeah, all of the upgrades that he needs to